Who's ready to rock?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Corey's not, but I am.
The same goes for Midas.
Yeah.
Just what I like to hear. Just what I like to
I
hear.
listened to a little bit of the soundtrack, so I'm ready to go.
All right, I
Start
need
sobbing.
everybody to roll a d20 for me,
Fuck, man.
I love this
Already?
and let's see who comes
I
out
love
on
this
top.
part. I love this.
Oh, thank
part.
God. It was so close to being a
Oh,
20.
my luck!
Always you!
Yeah.
Mr. President,
Today's
the
not
floor
my
is
day.
yours.
It's not my day.
Give us the recap about what happened last time.
Fuck. Okay, well, last time on Crimson Skies, Midas returned to the studios after his great escape. And as he's now floating through the air, like a little sneaky little bat, the others are searching for him. Kurei basically taking the lead. But as he's trying to find him, somebody decides to visit her. They're being a little bit of a little a-hole. They're like, well, you don't need this, and takes away her sense of smell and taste, which is kind of awkward for a cook, but we ain't gonna get into that. Eventually, Kurei finds Midas first. At this point, Midas is already in his studio, kind of like doing his little thing. Kurei is like sobbing at his door, and Midas is like, shut the fuck up. And then she's like, no, you shut the fuck up. And Elders blasts him in the chest, and basically they start fighting, but Midas gets his ass kicked. It also doesn't help that Eladrian and co. also walk Eladrian, Dragon, Zora also walk in, and Eladrian contributes to the fucking up of Midas, and plays on the fact that he does not have good wisdom saves. Eventually, Midas, tells everybody about the whole bracers and how, it's been a thing, and he knew about it. But that's not important at all. Kurei is taking this to heart, and she's basically beating herself up about it. Meanwhile, Zora and Drag is like, hey, and decided to go visit Zora's sister's friend to basically find more info about her. And in this whole process, Drag admits that she doesn't know how to read because she's a fucking dumbass. And Zora's like, well, it's okay. You don't have to lie to me next time, but it's okay. Anyways, Eladrian, Kurei, and Midas, they make it to the little graveyard with the graveyard cleric with Naelin's bestie for the bestie, and they try to figure out the whole curse to try to like disable it and like remove it. It does not work. This is an old ass curse. After we find out that he's a dumbass and don't know how to solve the curse, he starts talking in another language that only Eladrian can speak. And through that whole conversation, Eladrian tells us that his family might be able to help. Midas is a little bit gooped and gagged because he's like, another family member? God damn. But not important. Basically, the party has to go to Baland next. And that's where we left off.
Midas is the
Alright.
lonely orphan over here. Jealous of all these families.
Hey! Easy! Easy.
And just like you said, you guys are waking up currently in the Melting Ice Inn, which is on the northern end of the market district. And the day is yours. What are you guys gonna do?
Who's waking up first? I guess Midas is gonna leave his humble room to see if anybody else is awake.
You just being an elf, you're usually awake first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey will probably get up not too long after Midas does. Notice that her last paper bird is gone.
It is indeed gone.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. So she's just gonna gather her things and step out of the room, see Midas, and just kind of awkwardly look away and go downstairs.
Awkward.
Yeah, she's very like she literally walks out, sees him, and just kind of walks past him and downstairs. Doesn't say anything.
Midas is gonna open his mouth to say something, but as soon as he turns, he's gonna close and gonna like drop his hand. Before slowly following downstairs too.
Drag, what are you doing?
Drag is slowly waking up. So, and then she's stretching really loudly, like making weird dragon noises. And then she's like, "Yep, it's time for breakfast." And nobody knows if she's just talking to somebody or out in the air. And then she goes downstairs to eat. Hopefully.
Beautiful. Eladrin, what about you?
You see, I am waking up a little bit, but I did not sleep very well because I am preoccupied with some of the things that I have unearthed and been told. Sleeping was not as good as it could have been, so I wake up and I come downstairs and I am not my usual, perky, super exciting self in the morning. I am a little bit somber and a little bit more quiet, a little bit more about, pondering something.
All right, and Zara, how about you?
Czar didn't sleep. And probably in the middle of the night, he would have gone to his parents' hotel and just kind of sat in the chair next to his mom, holding her hand. And just a lot had been going on with Corey, or his duck mom, Corey, saying that she didn't want to belong to the group, and then his big brother Midas with this whole drug addiction. And then Eladrin and Drag being the most normal people out of the entire group, and plus everything else that's happened. So for the second night in a row, he has not slept.
All right. What's your character sheet looking like?
Me.
I don't know if did you get a long rest at all from the farm?
Nope.
All right. Add on a level of exhaustion as well.
Sure.
So we're running the 1 D&D exhaustion rule, so it's just like a -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, such and such.
Got it.
All right, so everyone's downstairs in the melting ice in a lot more quieter than usual, maybe except for Drag, who's her usual self. As you all kind of just sit. Are you guys all sitting together, or what are you guys doing?
Corey's sitting separately from everybody else.
I was gonna say, Corey, you were first to go down there, so you kind of just get your food and kind of just sit over to the side. And as you go to eat, given the events of yesterday, you're like a little bit hesitant to eat, but but you do, and the food tastes like food, so you consume it.
Yep, basically.
And Midas, you come down and you see Corey kind of grab her plate and just kind of head to, the little 2-person table by the window, and she's just like eating and staring out into the city. And what do you do?
Midas is just gonna sigh, saying that everything's kind of weird and awkward after what occurred last night. But he's gonna clear his throat first. I want to head back to the group. I was working on something before I was interrupted, and I at least want to finish it before we leave. Y'all can watch me or whatever if y'all feel the need to.
They won't even let you in with that thing on you. Remember?
Yes, I do remember that. But it's fine. They'll let me in. They have no choice to.
Corey doesn't say anything. She just looks away.
They always have a choice. Cannot
Yeah.
say that they do not have a choice.
I mean, if y'all do not need to be attached to my hip, then I guess I will just go.
Oh, you can
I'm
stay.
going with you.
You just stay right here. You don't have to go.
I figured. Does anybody else wants to watch me like the loose cannon that I am?
Loose cannon.
No? Great.
Afterwards, though, we need to get the move on to Baland. And for you people who've lived here, do you know of any, I don't know, cart rentals or something, that horse rentals, just to make the journey a little less long?
It's going to be long, no matter what.
I'm sure we can find someone.
But yes, I'd prefer to get there
I
as
don't know
quickly
many
as
people.
possible.
I'm sure that won't be that much of a hassle. I guess if Corey's coming with me, Ladrin, Drag, do you all want to get us a rental?
Sure.
Okay.
Perfect. 1, 2. Where's Zar?
How are we going to pay for that? Is everybody pitching in?
No, you said. No, it's
Well,
not.
I mean-
possible for you. Yes, we're all pitching.
I was just making sure you were going to, Midas.
What is that? Where is Zar?
Where is the baby boy?
It's a bit too quiet in here.
Feels.
Zar,
I don't know.
did you come back at all from last night, or were you like at the hotel the rest of the
And
night?
did you tell anybody, or did you just left?
Yeah, no, I just got out of bed, went to the hotel, and I stayed there. The
Alright,
night.
the old
Okay.
Zar's castle.
Yeah, so Corey's like, if he didn't leave any letter, he probably didn't want to be bothered. Who knows? I just don't have the energy to keep up with him.
I'm sure we'll find him later.
Since this is his town, he probably has a good idea of to where we can find a cart rental. So maybe we will go find him first, and then we will go rent the cart.
Okay, well, looks like y'all know what y'all are doing then.
Yes, okay. Okay, so where did they go? If I was an angsty teenage boy, where would I be wanting to go? I wonder.
Well, you guys know of a couple of
Maybe-
places that he frequents.
Yeah, the bookstore, his hotel, maybe?
Maybe we will go check to a, maybe like a spell store with someone that has the selling of the magic for him, because he likes that stuff a lot. He and that book, inseparable.
I mean, we are.
He does love magic.
We haven't been in Frender for a while. Zar's probably visiting family.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has a inn, a hotel.
Yeah, I mean, we do know Zar is pretty family oriented.
We should probably check there first, then, eh? Okay.
Good luck.
Adriana.
You and I, Drag, we are going to go check for the Tsar at the place, at the Tsar Hotel.
And then get a cart.
And then we will get the card, and then we will meet you guys later, I guess. You want to meet here for lunch, for dinner? What do you want to do?
Why don't we meet back here just to make it simple?
Do you want to bring dinner, or should I bring you're going to bring dinner? Okay.
No,
You bring the dinner.
no.
Bring the
I'm
Tsar.
not. You
Well,
bring
well-
Czar. I'm not bringing shit. So
I would hope not, because shit would not be good for dinner. So whatever you can bring for dinner will be good, and we will bring Tsar and the cart. So we will do the two things, and the only thing we are going to ask for you to do is to bring the dinner. Okay.
Well, if you're with Zar, if he's at his inn or hotel, couldn't you just get food from there?
Maybe, I don't know. Food is now your department, so good luck.
Food has
Okay.
never been my
Okay.
department.
It is for you and for the lovely lady of Gore to figure out. So, you're figuring this, we are figuring that, and we will meet back here for dinner. Okay.
Okay, Eladrin.
Break!
Corey just rolls her eyes and walks out.
All right.
That's my cue. My warden's leaving.
So ironically, you guys are all kind of headed towards the same direction.
Well, awkward. Very awkward.
Can we walk like on opposite sides of the street, like staring at each other?
Yeah,
weirdly?
literally just opposite sides.
Just
Very
keeping the same pace, just watching each other.
Yeah.
Those
Poor
people look
drag,
familiar.
man. Poor drag. She's literally not involved in any of it.
Drag,
Drag's just plodding along, walking, having fun,
You s-
looking at all the things.
look over there. They look familiar.
Oh, I
think they
think we
might
know
be
him.
Do you think they might be related to Gore and Elmidas?
Oh, Corey will be happy to know she has family.
Oh, yes. Here in town, we will have to tell her for dinner.
We'll tell her.
I hope she brings some good food. She said she would
I
bring
hope it's
shit.
good.
I hope she does not bring shit. That would be bad.
But you done
Yeah.
So you guys
Bad
all
wound.
walk kind of sort of together towards the noble district where the Golden Loom is and the Crimson Echo Hotel are. And at some point, after walking in lockstep for probably like a solid 15-20 minutes, eventually you guys part ways, and Midas and Corey head over towards the Golden Loom, and Eladrian and Drag, you guys head over to the Crimson Echo Hotel. And we'll start off with you two, Drag and Eladrian, as you guys approach the large, beautifully decorated, shining Crimson Echo Hotel.
Wow. You know, they've really done a number to this place. It looks really good.
It's
This is looking
really
like-
nice in here. Are you sure we can go in?
I mean, I think so. It might be like a 5-moon hotel. Who knows? We should go inside. Hello.
Oh, the doors just
Anybody
like
there?
open up. It's like a big old hotel.
Do you see these? This is magic. Like these doors are like magic. They open for us. Hello, people of the inn. We are looking for Czar. Zaritel. Hello, people of the Echo Inn. Hello.
You see a concierge person just run up to you. Hello, sir. You're looking for Master Attell, are you?
I mean,
Yep.
to me, he is called Czar. But yes, I suppose.
Master Attell did come in a little bit late last night. I'm afraid he's up in his parents' dormitories. I could summon him if you're looking for him.
Or we could go up.
No,
Go up
it's,
to the dormitory.
it is best not to disturb them at this early hour. Please let us allow us to reach out to them.
Early
I
hour.
won't
What is like?
disturb,
It is
I
like
promise.
10. It is 10:30 in the morning.
And you see coming out from the back room is Eladrin, you've seen him before, but it's Zar's
Hello?
father, and he's a human man, quite the opposite of Zar's tieflingness. He comes out and he says, "Oh, hello. I believe I've seen you with Zar before. Is that correct?"
Why, yes, that is correct. You have seen us with ours many times because we are, part of the ducks. In fact, we are part of the same flock, part of the same family, you might say.
Oh, well, any family of Zar's is a family of mine. Are you looking for my dear boy?
He's. I don't know that he is a deer. I think he is more of a tiefling. But yes, I would be looking for him.
I did
I
not
mean, I
be
know-
gaining family today. This is great.
We got new family members.
Oh, yes. Let me go reach out to Zar. He's up visiting his mother currently. But let me go and reach up to him.
Reach out, touch Czar.
And you see the Zachary Atel go behind the concierge desk, and he pulls out like a little magical stone and speaks into it, and you see a couple of a concierge, like waiter kind of person, brings you guys a couple glasses of water with some little rose petals in it and things like that.
Oh, why, thank you, sir. Rose, I've never had flower water.
And a couple minutes later, Czar, you start to making your way downstairs, down towards the lobby.
Yeah, so kind of hearing that, I'll kiss Mom's hand, stand up with these huge bags under my eyes, and walk downstairs.
Yeah, and as you go to kiss your mom's hand, you still can see a little bit more pronounced now, kind of the black, almost like ichor, almost kind of like coursing through some of her circulatory system, a little bit more pronounced than the last time you were here.
You'll kind of just try to hold back a tear and walk out the door.
And after you make your way down towards the lobby, you see Eladrian and Drag sipping on some lovely flowery water.
Drag's now taking the rose petals and rubbing them underneath her arms to help her smell better.
You just see some people, there's some people in the corner, some noblemen are like, oh my word.
This water tastes a little bit like dirt. I think they wash the flowers first before they put. Or this is the water bath. This is not just what. This is a flower bath. They are giving us the bath water of flowers. Oh, okay, delicious. Yes, they are so good. I will have another sip. Oh, Czar, you are here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So we knew you would be here. We did not think that you would be out gallivanting across the countryside. No, we knew you exactly where you would be. We came straight to your inn.
No,
You look tired, little buddy.
Oh, do I? It's been such a long couple of days. Wow. What's so? How'd you find? Yeah, find me.
Well, I mean,
Well, this is the first place we looked.
that's true. It is the first place.
Where's Duck 1 and 2?
Duck 1 and Duck 2, they are under the... Where are they? They are going to...
I thought I was one.
Oh, she is 1? She's only the 1? You can be 1. So Duck 2 and 3, or 4, perhaps, the other ducklings, they are going to try to figure out, some of this stuff for Midas. And his arm, his wrist, the bracers, the snake biting thing, where he, turns into the...
They're gonna cut it off. Oh, great. Less
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to worry about now that Corey won't leave us. Oh
Yeah.
man.
No, she won't.
Yeah.
Actually, she won't leave Midas' side, in fact. She's, stuck there like glue. So,
We were sent to find you in a cart. Do you know where we find a cart?
that's right. The next part for us is to be a cart. We're supposed to, get one so that we can go to Baland.
Cart. That's my middle name. Zara Cart. Attell. Wow. Anyways, do you have
How
any
convenient.
any food?
Do I have any food?
I could go for food.
I
Yeah,
mean,
hey,
we-
hey,
okay.
concierge, can we get some beef?
Garçon,
And a
we need a-
pillow and yeah.
leg of beef.
For you, Master Czar, of course. And you see a little gnomish man run out into the back room, and another concierge escorts you to the small little dining area just off to the side of the lobby. And a few minutes later, you guys get a nice little hunk of beef in front of you.
Wow,
Funky.
this is good. What? This is really good. Good choice, y'all. Mm-hmm.
In the
Good
middle
choice.
of eating, Zar's face just plops into the meat.
Drag's like, I can do that too, and puts her hands behind her back and puts her face down onto the meat and starts eating it that way.
Oh,
Oh,
it is a race. All right. And I dive into it too.
And once again, a bunch of noblemen and women are just off to the side. Oh my word.
hey, what are you looking at? We're the Mighty Ducks. We do what we want.
You just see them all just whisper to each other.
I can hear you!
They don't get it. Just takes a big bite of meat.
Drag lifts her head up. Hey, how about you time us? It goes back down.
Paint a picture, it will last longer.
Yeah, last picture.
Paint a portrait or what.
Yeah.
Put some oil paintings and do the
Oh,
Get-
man. Oh.
Zar's like a
What
little.
about his pillow?
Zar's like a real like young kid who's like eating and like falling asleep while he's eating.
Our kids did that.
Like the spoon gets closer and closer to his mouth, but he just can't get it.
There's just a hunk of meat like hanging out of the side of his mouth, and you're just like passing out.
Trying
He,
to
wakes
chew
up,
it.
tries to chew a couple times and then goes back to.
So while you guys are digging in on breakfast, we'll cut over to Midas and Kore. You guys are just arriving at the Golden Loom.
Make sure you don't cry outside the door this time.
Yeah. And she walks in. She doesn't say anything to him.
Midas was just blink at the fact that he didn't get like a better response, which is not normal. And then Hero walked in behind her. Shouldn't I be leading? It's my studio.
She doesn't say anything to him. Just walks. And but she doesn't walk like all the way to his studio. She just kind of walks and stands a bit awkwardly, like listlessly by the door.
And as you guys walk in, you see like a receptionist there. Just give you a nod, Midas, and you hear them say, "Is this a different person than who you encountered yesterday?" They say, "Where'd you get that little trinket on your arm, Midas?"
It's not important. It's just inspiration. What was that? Oh, sorry. I have somebody waiting for me in my studio. You know, business calls. Let's go, Corey.
All right,
And she
just
follows behind him.
just remember the rules of the Golden Loop, and the door shuts.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. Midas is gonna walk over to his desk where there's like different piles of just clothing. But he was interrupted.
And Corey is just gonna find an open chair and just sit, fiddle with her locket.
You open up your locket, and you see that image of Des and yourself, kind of like a small, almost like hand-painted little portrait of you two. And it gives you like a small little smirk to your face, Kore. And Midas, you just dig right into your work. Your happy place.
Midas is gonna be, threading some shit together, and then he's gonna look over to see Corey actually smile for once. And then he's gonna clear his throat again because he wants attention. Do you miss her?
I didn't know you cared. And she looks. Oh, she just closes the locket and folds her arms across her chest and looks away.
So emotional. Well.
If you're trying to make
small.
small talk, don't. Just do your thing. Act like I'm not here.
It's pretty hard to act like you're not here when you're sitting in my fucking chair. I'm just trying to talk. Is that so much of an
Midas, after what you said yesterday, that hurt a lot. So no, I don't really want to talk right now.
Talk right now or talk to me?
I just don't want to talk right now to you or really anyone.
He's gonna fold one of the things he finished working on before moving on to the next. Well, if you don't want to talk, I guess that's tough for you because I want to keep talking, and that means you have no choice but to listen. When I said what I did, I was upset. I have trouble with my anger sometimes, and sometimes things just come out. But I I do like being around y'all sometimes. Sometimes.
That does get
Yes,
her attention, and she like looks at him, and like just studies him. Like doesn't interject. She just like stares.
but I'm not like the rest of y'all. I did not want to be an adventurer. I don't fucking travel the world like Eladrian, nor am I looking for like the best thing to exist like Czar. I had it. I signed up for a job, and I'm here to do that. So don't take it personal, please.
Hard to take it personal when you say you don't give a shit about any of us or anything that we do. I mean, then what really is your reason for even being here, adventuring? If you don't want to do it so badly.
Status, titles. I mean, if everything does work out, just think of the recognition I'll get from it. It'd be great for business. It'd be great for me.
Corey looks away
I-
again.
This is hard. He'll fold another finished article before working on to the next. I'm nervous, I guess. I have trouble caring for people. Last time didn't end so well. So I guess I'm just trying to protect myself.
Have you pushed people away?
Protect me from getting hurt. So
Yeah.
really don't mean it as such.
Oddly enough, I understand that. Because I used to do the same thing.
So you get it then. You see it's not personal. It's not.
I get it, but it's still personal because I like you. You were my friend, at least I thought, and what I did yesterday, no amount of apologies can really make up for coming and blasting you in your own workshop. Yeah, well, I am sorry.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
I felt horrible after I did it. I've just had a lot in my head that none of you. I wouldn't expect or want or ask any of you to understand that. But on pushing people away, I can understand that. But I learned that even when you lose everything, people you love, someone taught me that there's still hope after that. That you can heal. And you can learn to trust again. And I did that. And so when people do leave my life, people who I care about, it hurts just as much as when I lost the one that I loved the most. It hurts just as much as when I lost my parents. And that's why I need time. I need time to heal from that.
Who taught you?
When?
Mm.
And then I had my daughter. And honestly, that in a lot of ways saved my life. And she like holds, you can see her like clasp the locket like very close to her chest.
I'm happy you have that. My
You have
Even
that
if-
in the ducks. If you only looked and saw how much everybody cares about you.
I think I'd rather die than have them teach me anything, Corey.
Suit yourself.
That was the wrong response.
You don't have to talk about it all right now. I do appreciate you telling me something though. And just know that I do empathize with that.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah.
If I hear you mention any of this to any of them, though, I
No.
won't be stabbing
No.
this needle into a blanket or a cape or anything. I will be stabbing it into your spine.
Oh no, Midas. That I would never share something that personal with anybody else. No, that stays between you and me. And if you ever want to share that with the group, that is your story to tell, not mine.
Maybe not yet.
I mean, I've only really talked to Eladrian about those things. And even then I didn't tell him about my parents really, just Caspian. So I get that. Just we share things on our own time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through that, by the way, for what it's worth.
It's okay. Midas glance at his metal hand as it threads a needle through. I guess you could say I've also healed from it.
Did that person hurt you? Is that, I mean, not just emotionally, obviously, but your hand?
Oh, he he didn't do that. That was me.
I see. Well, you don't have to talk about that, of course. I just couldn't help but wonder.
I could ask a lot. It's fine.
Well, at least I'm not insensitive about it, like some of our companions.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I guess I could tell you what happened. if I tell you, would you stop being just a little gloomy ass bitch? I mean, I didn't mean that.
Corey, like, at this point, she does laugh. It just says,
Okay, I mean, that
only
was
if you stop being an asshole. Just a little bit of less of one, than
you're asking
usual.
for a lot now. You can't have me. You can't have the hand story and the non-asshole part. Like I honestly charge extra for the hand story. A lot of my clients ask, and I usually tell them the fake story. So like you asking me to not be an asshole, that's way too much, right?
Fine. Go ahead.
Where do I start? It was a long time ago. Back before I got the status I have now. Being such an amazing tailor and one of the most experienced and highly trained of the Golden Moon. Back when I was still an apprentice going through my apprenticeship, I wasn't always as good, believe it or not.
Really? You weren't born talented?
I know, I was not.
That's tragic,
I was not born talented. So I had to get trained by by one of the guild masters here. And they weren't the best. Very strict, very hard on you. I guess I got desperate to know more, to do better, to be better. So I snuck into one of their offices, and I found some notes. And I stole the notes and tried to replicate them.
You
Did
what?
not. I did not do a good job at replicating them. And my desk, not the one with that now. This one, sturdy. My previous desk, yes, it I lost my hand in this person. Got pretty fucked up in the process. Obviously, I'm good. I mean, hello, look at me. But also a missed explosion. One of my works that I was working on, the infuse and finally activated, which it hasn't before. Thankfully, it kind of fell on me mid-explosion. So when I woke up, I wasn't bleeding or anything like that. It was healed. And just a little nub.
Oh my god.
The guild helped out, of course. They got me a new hand, and yeah, they got me a new hand. So everything was good. Everything was fine. And look at me now. I'm the best tailor ever, and
Did they
the
ever?
Golden Moon loves me.
So they never found out? Like what you did? What happened?
They did.
Huh. I'm amazed they didn't kick you out for that.
Yep.
But wow. My god. And yeah, that's
They was more impressed, if anything. Not a lot of the tailors here can, cast through our art. Most of them are just good at what they do. Not everybody can do infusions at the Golden Moon. So the fact that I was able to do it on accident, of course, was, I guess, enough to plead my case.
Ah, I see. Well, wow, that's one hell of a story. I didn't think that. I sure didn't expect that. I'll tell you that
normally
much.
I just tell people an owlbear ate it, That's what I normally do. More exciting that way.
I couldn't imagine you being in the woods fighting owl bears.
I've made a plenty of winter coats out of owl bear pelts. Okay, do not doubt me.
But yeah, I'm. Goodness, I'm sure you. I mean, that's one way to learn your lesson, I guess. But damn, that's that's rough.
Might as well like tension up. You tense up quickly, before, but like with like a blink of an eye, he'll chill out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
He'll like brush off his hand, kind of like wiping on his shirt before throwing some clothing at Corey. Here you go.
What?
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 What do you want me to do with this?
Wear it.
What? What's it? And she like looks at the cloth. She's like, wait, what? What?
Why are you acting surprised? You are in the Golden Loom, in my studio, watching me tailor clothes.
I didn't think it was for me. What? Why would?
Not just for you. Don't be stingy.
The-
And then he'll gesture to like the 4 piles of folded clothes next to him.
Wait, you.
Hmm.
You made this for all of us. And she like gets up immediately. She's like looking at all the clothes, like, yeah, this is very much a Ladrian style, and then this has to be drag. It is too fabulous. Oh my goodness. And then this must be for Czar. Oh, this is so nice. You really went out of your way to do all of this?
No. I've been working on it for quite some time now. Literally since after we finished the Feast and Famine, I had a few ideas in my head, so.
Oh, well. Thank you. I honestly don't feel very deserving of this after
I thought I said
yesterday.
You're so fucking annoying.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
You're excused.
I'm just saying, it's really, really nice of you.
I know. I told you I don't hate you guys.
No.
It would just be helpful if y'all wore my stuff whenever we are out, so that way people can recognize my brand, and then we get more customers for the loom.
Sorry, I'm just laughing out of character. He's just plugging his merch.
Always thinking of himself, even when he's thinking of his friends.
Always.
Kills me so much. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That kills me, man. It just kills me. Corey's like ears just like flop down. She's like, promoting your merchandise. Free advertising.
I did tell you why I'm here. I don't know why you got surprised.
No, I did. I honestly, I can't even say I'm surprised. I can't even be mad. I really can't. It's your hustle. Like
Yeah, like don't hate the player, hate capitalism.
that is true. All right. I get it. But sure.
You wouldn't understand if you was in a girl. Like you gotta just keep it up.
But seriously though, you genuinely are a brilliant tailor.
I know this.
I know.
Everybody knows this. At least they will.
They will. I'm sure of it. But thank you again.
Yep. Now, if you don't mind, can you carry drags as well as Eladrians and chorus?
And mine.
Yes, of course. And yours.
And what
You don't have to
about
worry about
Zar?
Oh yeah, we have that one too. I'm gonna carry it that one. Yeah.
Midas.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing all of that. I will carry Eladrians and I will carry Zars. Drag
Oh, so
though.
fuck drag.
I'm not saying fuck drag. I'm just saying
But
it's
you
a
don't
lot
wanna
of
carry
clothing.
drag.
It's heavy.
That's the point.
Yes, you're stronger than me physically.
Just because I have a metal hand, that is so insensitive, Corey.
What? That has nothing to do with your metal hand. You're genuinely stronger than me, except for yesterday. But that does. I mean, you're off your game. I
Okay,
guess. But,
all right. You're
I-
carrying the stuff. Let's go.
no.
And Midas will start marching out to the door of the studio. He says, "How to bring that up? I wasn't ready. My armor wasn't properly on. I didn't have both. Get out."
That's excuses. That's all excuses. I'm still
it's not
carrying
excuses.
Eladrians and
It's not
Zars, not
excuses.
drags. She just picks up Eladrians and Zars and like walks.
Don't be an asshole. Pick up.
Nope.
You owe me. You
That's
fucking
you.
hurt me. You hurt me. I
Yeah, I
slaved
did.
over that desk. You came and pick up a. Wow.
She comes back and like carries it. She doesn't leave him high and dry. She just comes back and picks it up.
Thank you. And Midas would like shut the door. Look at his studio one more time before shutting the door behind him.
And as we leave from that very heartwarming moment of
I don't know what you're talking about.
deep conversation, private conversation, of course.
No idea.
And the two of you, both of your moods are quite in quite the opposite of where they were when you first entered into the studio. We go over to the three that are currently face deep into a hunk of beef, and you guys are just finishing up the hunk of beef, and Drag's like gnawing on the bone, still not using any hands.
That hit the spot. Wow.
Drag's like licking her lips. Yep. That was good.
Wow.
Wow, it was that good that Eladrin can't even talk. What world are we living in?
It's all over my face.
Watch out.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a napkin?
Just use Drag's dress.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, sorry. Did look like a napkin for a second. Corsage. Napkin, please.
And you see just a little gnome man just kind of very quickly scampers across the floor and presents you. He like drapes the napkin over top of his forearm, and he says, "For you, Master Zar."
Thank you. He'll wipe his mouth. Or he'll wipe his like forehead, not even hitting his mouth, just like, oh, perfect, okay, and pass it over.
The concierge just like grabs it, looks at you, and he just like dabs you at the corner of your mouth with the napkin, and then runs away.
All right. Now that we got that out the way, what are we doing?
Oh, we're supposed to find a cart. Where are we going?
You found him. That's me. I'm the cart.
Every time. But I think we need one that you could ride in.
Oh, yeah, of course you can find that at insert horse place here.
The old horse place.
Yeah,
Ponies are us.
horse or us what?
Ponies are us.
Oh my god, I heard the wrong thing. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I was thinking horses. I was like, Lexi, why'd you change it so much? Jesus.
So Czar, knowing that you grew up here, and you know that a lot of like horses and carts, there's not too many that you've even seen growing up on Stellaris. You know that usually the Vrento Guard kind of, let's say, have forever dibs on horses, but there are stables on the northern, kind of just before you exit out into the gates. However, they mostly just deal in donkeys and carts.
Well, there's no horses, or there's a donkey though. Will an ass do?
Oh, I love ass.
Aha! A very big one. Anyway, I cannot complain about this.
Off to
What?
the ass.
Off to ass.
Off we go.
To the ass. The lenders of ass.
I'll name at least one Chuck.
Okay. Ass Chuck. Chuck's ass.
All right, so you guys head back pretty much the direction that you came. Almost, you pass by the Melting Ice Inn as you head north through the market district of Stellaris. The day is getting a lot busier in the town as it's getting into late morning currently. The markets are up. Some of the vendors are starting to set up shop and sell their wares. And you guys get to the very northern part of the marketplace, just before the gates. And there is a small little stable there. And kind of at first glance, there doesn't appear to be many donkeys or horses that are in the stables currently. But you can see a couple of, stable hands and things like that, scooping out hay, putting it into a wheelbarrow and moving it out.
Hello? Horsey? Doesn't seem like they are in here. Go check out this wheelbarrow. Hello?
Okay. And the stable hands that see you guys approach and are kind of just standing alongside like the fence that keeps in the animals. He sees you guys over and says, "Hey boss, there's we got some people here." And coming up from the back is an older gentleman, a human. He's got a nice straw hat on, and he comes over to you in just some very plain looking clothes, some little bit of like horse poop on his on his pants and stuff like that. And he walks over to you and says, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
We are looking to find a way for us to get to Baland faster than if it was to use our own feet. So maybe you have some wheels or some extra feet here?
Well, let me go take a look in the back. I'm not quite sure if we have any, actually. Sometimes the Vrento guards and the traders, they come in pretty early to get some, to get the donkeys and such. But let me take a look.
Okay.
And he goes just kind of out of your eyesight into the back barn there. And he starts, it takes a couple of minutes, but you see him come out first, and you see him really pulling on a rope pretty hard. And eventually he pulls out what looks to be an extremely like sickly, skinny looking donkey with like some patches of hair missing, like just like a big old snot bubble coming out of its nose. And he walks it over to you, and he says, "Oh, this is the last one we got here. He doesn't look like much, and, well, to be quite frank, he's stubborn."
Huh.
But
We met this one before.
roll history, Drag.
-1. That's a solid 4.
Yeah, all donkeys look the same.
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't remember. Something about shit.
Well,
Shit can.
I can tell you he's got a lot of that.
Does he like to go by frowny face? No. Happy. Maybe he's called Happy.
You look at this like donkey's face. It is the exact opposite of what Happy is.
So you are not happy, are you? Okay. So
No,
we will.
That's a happy guy. And you see Zed. That's Zed. You see Zara like upside down on his head. So the frowny face looked like a smile. That's all happy, Tome.
The donkey like gives you like a little bit of like shows its teeth. It pulls back its gums a little bit, and you can see like a bunch of like teeth have fallen out. Just like a couple like rotting dark black teeth in its mouth.
Oh, it's like an onion. It's got layers.
Yeah, well, this here donkey's must be down to its last layer.
The parfait.
I mean, if you guys want him, you can rent him out if you want. But to be quite honest, I don't even know if you'll make it to Baland.
Okay. All right. So, what if he makes it to Baland? You pay us
How much for rent?
like a challenge.
Well,
What
good
if
sir,
we
that makes zero
carry-
business sense.
What if we carry the donkey ourselves?
What if we carry the donkey?
Less mileage. Less mileage.
Yeah.
Well, he's still my property, so you still gotta pay me to take him with you.
Sir, you
What
do
if-
not own this animal. This animal is free. Run,
Safe.
donkey, run.
Run, donkey.
The donkey actively
Donkey to run?
sits down.
Oh. I don't think
In,
he's got
in fact, it
Go,
kind of
look
more
how
like
fast he
it
is.
sits and kind of just like flops to the side, just very limply, it just flops over.
Drag leans over and's like, I don't think he's running anywhere.
Look at him. He's like a speedster. Wow.
Do I need to pick him up?
Yes, you certainly do. Without a doubt. I mean, it is the only way.
Drag tries to pick up the donkey with one arm.
One
All
arm.
right, roll.
Do it.
I'm gonna say roll athletics at disadvantage because you're trying to do it with one arm.
Oh,
Oh.
what if I help her with the other arm? Oh yeah!
Roll one more.
Oh damn! Come on, do also good.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
All right. So you are able to lift up this donkey, but you're not able to really get it over your shoulder. As when you lift it up, you get it back up onto its feet, and Drag, you can feel like its stomach rumbling something awful with your hand that's underneath it. And as you get this thing standing up, it just releases a torrent of feces behind it.
Oh. There's the shit we were talking about.
Shit.
Yeah, he does that quite a lot.
Wow.
Drag just pats the donkey on the head and says, I think we'll pass.
Yeah, the
And
donkey
looks
just
at the
like
others.
donkey looks up at you and it's got like a look of relief on its face. Well,
Drag slowly turns to walk outside.
Well, I can't blame you. You don't want to rent this old one. It's probably gonna be time to retire it, if you know what I mean. But
Well, how about this? How about you don't retire the donkey and we take it off your hands for? I will give you. I mean, what were you going to charge us to rent it?
Well, this old guy maybe like I don't know, like 5 silver.
I will give you 1 gold in order to purchase the donkey from you, and that way you do not retire it.
Oh, sure.
That is twice your asking price.
Sure. I mean, I'll definitely take the gold if you want to take him for it.
All right, we now have a donkey duck. Ha ha!
All right. Well,
Here's
he'll
your
just
gold.
hold out. He'll take the gold from you, and he'll give you the kind of the reins to the donkey.
Is there anything special I need to know? Does he have like any magical commands? Do I need to be like a Fiedersane or something like that? Does that mean is there like a mush command? Does he like But does he like to eat hay? Does he prefer tall grass? What about other carrots, apples maybe? Or does he like onions?
I mean, they'll eat pretty much just about anything, and in terms of like commands, I mean, you just kind of pull those reins whatever direction you want it to go, and well, eventually it'll go that way.
Oh, eventually. Okay. All right. Okay. So we will take the now christened duck donkey, and we will take him with us, and we will take him for to the trip. What about the cart? Do you have a cart also? Maybe perhaps.
Well, yeah, we got kind of a car. How many are you planning on going with you? Is it just the three?
No. There's a couple more. Maybe perhaps there are more of us.
Okay. I don't know if I got a cart that big. I mean, I got one that could fit probably like 2-3 people, but
we can trade. We can trade off. Yes, guys, we can walk and then we can sit. We can trade. One of us can ride old duck donkey here. How much do you want for the cart? Do you want us to rent it from you, or can we buy those? Do you want, how about 3 silver for the cart?
Well, we can. Ideally, I'd like you to bring it back to me. So, we can rent it out. But I'll tell you what, it'll be the total cost will be 5 silver, but there's a 1 gold deposit. So you'll get 5 of that silver back when you return it.
How about this? I paid you 1 gold for the donkey, which is 5 silver higher than your asking price. I will give you 3 gold as a deposit, and then you can give us nothing back whenever we come. I will give you 3 silver now in order to complete the transaction, and we will come back until it is done. And you don't have to give us anything back. It is over.
Yeah, but then I still don't have my cart to rent it out on future trips to people, which cuts into my bottom line.
Your bottom line is of no consequence to me.
Yeah, up to you. To me, it counts a lot.
It's definitely, it doesn't count that much. It's only 3 silver.
Oh,
I mean, if
sorry,
you're going to give
sorry, Mr. Moneybags over here. Oh, I didn't know. 3 silver. Oh, okay. It doesn't mean that much to you.
If you're going to give it back to me anyway, what does it matter that I give you this?
I'm giving you some of it back, not all of it.
What is the point in the first place? Why don't I just pay you for the whole trip right now?
What about 18 copper and a hug?
18 copper and a hug. That is a stiff offer.
I'm good on that. You can keep all that to yourself.
Are you sure? It's a really good hug.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well,
So.
if you guys aren't serious about this, I got other things to take care of.
Oh, such pressing needs, I see, of course. Excuse us for coming in here and providing you money for you to live. Now, I will give you 5 more silver for the cart. And I will bring it back to you at a later date. Yes?
You can give me 1 gold, and I will give it to you.
Forever?
For you to bring back, and then I will give you 5 silver in return.
And if I do not bring it back, then you will keep the 5 silver? Deal.
And I'll keep the 1 gold.
Yeah, well, it's 5 silver is half. Yeah, okay. That's great math. You are
right,
to have
so
the gold.
1 gold, please.
You're a swindler.
Oh, I just know how to run business, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Run your business into the ground.
Do you see any horses in here? Do you see any donkeys in here? My business is doing fine. They're all rented out.
No, you don't have any. I just bought your donkey. That's why you don't have any.
You bought my last one.
The only one for all I know.
Oh, maybe I should have charged more then.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You got the good end of the deal then.
I sure did.
All right, and he'll just hold his hand out for the 1 gold.
I gave it to you already.
Oh, okay. All right. And then he'll kind of snap his fingers for one of the stable boys to go grab one of the carts, and he brings it over to you, and it's kind of like almost like a little bit of a rickshaw kind of looking cart. It's only got like 2 wheels on it. It looks like a donkey could be tied up to pull it, and it looks like it can fit 2 people comfortably. 3 people might be a little bit of a tight squeeze, especially if that 3rd person happens to be dragged.
You have charged me an entire gold piece for this?
Did I not tell you it'll fit 2 people comfortably?
This is such a wonderful deal!
Like he'll just he'll slap the side of the cart and be like, "Yeah, it's one of those top of the line beauties."
Oh my god!
It is fantastic. Ducks. We have a duck mobile and a duck donkey.
And then so all right, what are you doing with this donkey? He's just currently just standing upright.
Philippe,
Wait.
come here.
And
Philippe,
do
donkey.
you tug the reins on it?
No, right now I'm just trying commands, verbal
Alright.
commands.
It's just standing there, just like
Philippe,
chewing on some hay on the ground.
come, follow your master. Philippe, this way. We have to introduce you to the other ducks. You are a donkey. It is okay because they are ducks and they will understand. Philippe, come. What are you? You're sitting there. Philippe, come with me. This way.
It looks up. It looks up at you, and the snot bubble just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it looks like it's gonna burst, but it doesn't, and then just shrinks back down into its nose.
It's a very impressive skill. Maybe one day that could come in handy. But get your tail over here, Philippe. Philippe. Drag. It is not coming.
It's just standing there.
I don't want to touch it again.
Don't touch it. Just tell it to come here. Maybe it will hear you. Maybe it will listen to you better than it listen to me.
Donkey, go to Eladrian.
Just stands there chewing its cud.
It's not working.
I could have sworn that was the secret.
You see the stable master like come back out from the face. I'm like, are you guys still here? Just pull the reins.
What?
Just drag it with you.
Well, see, I should have paid you extra for instructions.
I literally told you that at the beginning. You just pull his reins, he'll follow you.
I was too busy negotiating.
And he's just kind of like waves his hands dismissively at you guys as he goes back to doing his stable master business.
Thank you for such an excellent deal.
Drag gives Eladrian a high five for getting all of this at such a good deal.
I really pulled the wool over his eyes, did I not?
Yep. They were woolly.
We must go tell the ducks. All right, Czar, jump in here and give this a try.
Czar's already like
Philly,
ass up in the cart.
in the rickshaw. Philippe, you are going to be bringing this cart behind you, okay? Sudden moves, keep the ride smooth.
All right, then. So you
Drag's
guys.
like,
Sorry, go ahead, Drag.
Drag's like, Eladrian, jump in. I'll pull Donkey, and Donkey will pull the rickshaw, and it'll be great. We'll get there super fast.
Perfect. Yes.
Wait, I got a better idea. Why don't we put the donkey in the cart and then Drag pull?
What if you ride Drag and Drag pulls the cart with the donkey in the cart? What if that?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That's a
That will
really good
work.
idea.
I think the ducks will be very pleased of our decisions here.
We're so smart.
We will show them of our negotiating prowess.
All right, so Drag's pulling the cart. Zarzan drags back. Donkey is in the cart with Eladrian.
Yes.
All right, Drag, you might have to help the donkey get up in there because it's pretty, old and decrepit.
That's where Drag draws the line. She says, nope, not going near him again. This dress is too pretty.
Come on, Philippe. It's okay. Just jump, up a little bit, right? Up 1 hoof, 2 hoof. Okay, that's good. Halfway there. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Right, almost there. Come on.
It's
come
not
on.
able to get up there. It doesn't have the strength to
Push.
get up there.
All right, how do I help it up?
You can go behind it
Can
and
I-
push.
Oh, that's so dangerous. We're going to do it. We're going to push. We're going to brave it.
All right, roll. Let's say animal handling.
Roll for shit. I don't know. That's okay. I don't know.
All right, it takes a lot of effort to get this donkey up, and as you kind of get behind it and kind of really, bend with your knees and push up,
With your back.
this donkey lets one rip right in your face.
Oh, Philippe! How dare you! A stinking cloud right here in front of me like this.
The donkey lets
A
out
lot of hot air.
lets out that like donkey whinny.
Wow. Thank you. Philippe, you feel better now. Maybe it's easier for you to get in the cart next time because now you no longer have the gas bubbles. Okay.
And
All
Philippe
right.
just like
Mash!
sits down very politely in the rickshaw next to Eladrian.
Very good, Philippe. Okay. So, tell me about your life. What of these stories that you have seen? Tell me of the tales.
Philippe tries to bend over and chew on your hair.
This is okay. Is this remind you of something? Something from your past, perhaps? Maybe a long-lost lover who of the white mane frequent? Yes, the white-maned donkey? Is that what it is? I remind you of your past love? Yes, tell me the story.
It just keeps trying to chew at your hair. You just keep like moving out of the way of it.
Oh, such a turmoil. This relationship you had with this other donkey.
Hey guys.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go. I got something to do. Here, take these notes, and I'll hand drag 4 notes. And they'll each have like everyone's name on them. Like when you meet up with everyone, don't open until you meet up with everyone. Okay? Does that make sense?
Don't open this.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be gone?
The notes will explain it all, but don't open it until you see Duck 1, Duck 2. Okay?
Wait, what do you think? You're not
Okay.
with us?
Yeah. Like we'll meet up soon. All right?
Why?
It's
But we came to find you.
And Zara put his finger to Eladrin's lips. Shh, baby boy. It'll all be explained soon.
So Zardy, scamper off.
Yeah, scamper off.
Hey, you scamper off, and Drag and Eladrian, a little bit confused, holding on to these notes. Do you guys head back to the Icy Elk Inn? Or Melting Ice Inn, I should say.
Yeah, in shock, perhaps. Although it is a little bit easier to go now that Zara is not on Drag's back.
Yeah, and it's a pretty smooth ride back through the market district, although you do get quite the few odd glances with the donkey and the cart and the large dragonborn pulling the rickshaw. And you guys, doesn't take you very long. You're pretty close by the Melting Ice Inn, so you guys get there in pretty much no time. Zara, where are you off to?
Sorry, I was muted. Can we do this in private?
Yeah, for sure. All right. So before we do that, Corey and Midas, what are you guys doing?
Heading back. I feel like at this point they definitely would have started to head back unless Midas had other stuff to do.
No, definitely the inn.
Yeah,
right.
so we would have been on our way.
Yeah, you
back,
probably would have been there before these guys come up with a rickshaw and a donkey in that order. Not the donkey first, the rickshaw first.
Yeah. So Corey is just mouth open, staring as Drag shows up pulling the rickshaw with Eladrian in it and a donkey.
Not only a donkey, but the most busted looking donkey you've ever seen.
Yeah, emaciated fucking donkey, and she just says, "What? What?
As we come around the corner, right, or whatever, as we come into your view and you're looking and seeing this, I pull out my flute, of course, and I'm like, we have arrived! Ha ha! What do you think? It is the new Duckmobile! And the
What?
Duck Donkey.
The fuck?
I even created a theme song for them, and it goes like this. And then I go into the theme song.
Midas and Corey, you guys can smell this donkey before you can even like see it.
What the fuck?
There's no way. There's no way. What? Drag, please answer me something. And what happened? What happened, dear? What? Please, just drop the. Why is Eladrian making you pull this damn cart?
Oh,
What
she
is
offered to pull the card. I have nothing to do with this. This was her decision. As soon as we picked up Philippe, our new duck donkey, and we grabbed our new cart here, we said, hey, how are we going to... And she said, hey, I'm going to pull it. And then the donkey come up and sit on down. It was her idea.
Well, what happened was, I'm not going behind the donkey again. That's not happening.
Again? What
the
happened?
hell?
Why did you go behind the donkey at all?
I didn't.
Oh.
What happened? What? I thought you were going to find Czar.
Oh, we found him, and we ate a
found Czar.
lot of food.
We did right. We did find Czar.
Then where
then
is
he
he?
I don't know. He left. He
didn't-
found him.
You didn't ask him where he was going. You didn't check
I mean,
Oh,
he gave us
we
the
have
pieces.
letters.
Yeah, he gave us the letters.
letters.
Yeah, I think there's some words in there too, but mostly letters.
What the heck?
Well, added together, they make
Yeah,
it
I mean,
work.
if you put all the letters together, then they make a words, and then he probably has a note. So like maybe it's a bunch of. Maybe we
This
should
has
look.
to-
Huh?
This has to be a
Eladrian's
prank.
there.
This has to be a prank. Just,
No, it's
just
no
tell me it's a prank, and that's fine, and I can laugh it off, and it'll be okay. Oh my God, you're serious.
I mean,
I'm never,
Serious as a duck.
never telling you how to do something ever again.
Just
Yeah,
give me the letters.
Eladrian, I couldn't control him.
Ugh. Give me the letters, please.
I think we all have some. Yes, there are some for each of us.
If Drag drops the rickshaw, does that like jolt Eladrian a little bit?
Yeah. It jostles him a little bit. The donkey gets startled, kind of farts a little bit.
What the hell? This damn
Aw.
donkey.
His name is not
Why?
Donkey. His name is Philippe,
Why?
and you'll be one to say it correctly.
Why did you get it? Can you bring it back?
Why would we bring it this way? We have him forever, and we can give. We would have it. We don't have to rent a donkey anymore. And
No,
maybe if
he
we.
purchased it.
I bought him.
Eladrian.
What? What's wrong?
Eladrian,
Yes?
just let me walk you through this, okay? Let me walk you through this. So
You don't have to walk. You can ride on Philippe. You can ride me through this,
no,
right?
no,
Well, that's
no. This is a mental journey. This is
A
a mental
mental journey.
journey. Yes.
This is going to take a long time.
No, it's not. Just stay with me, okay? Just so I said.
Oh
this
yes,
morning,
Midas
I
shows.
said, no, I said this morning that I would like
Mhm.
it if we all had
Mm.
a cart or a means of, or
We got the cart.
horses
We got the
and
cart.
to take all of us.
Yes, we got the cart, and they
Alex.
can take us all. Yes, we can all ride on the cart, 2 people at a time, all the way down to Baland.
That is not. That it cannot carry all of us at one
You see-
time.
Well, but you did not say that in the beginning. You say
I
you
said
need a cart
all
for us
of
to take.
us, for all
Yes.
of us.
Yes, we can all take the
Together.
cart. Yes, we are all going
No, we
together.
cannot
Yes.
take it
We are.
together because
We
we
can-
cannot all sit together.
Well, we can all take the cart together because as we go down the road with the cart, 2 of us will be on the cart, 1 of us will be riding Philippe,
But the
who's
whole
also
point-
pulling the and then the other 2 will be
whole-
walking, and then when we get, we will say, oh, it's time to pull over, and then we would have Philippe move over to the side of the path, and then we will get out of the cart, and the other 2 will come. We'll do like a rotate, right? We'll just kind of shift the way that it goes, and so that way 2
Eladrian.
people will be sitting, and that way we're all
Eladrian.
together. Yes?
Eladrian,
Mhm.
that will take so much time, and
It's
we
not
will
that
get
bad.
there even slower. And nothing is going to be able to ride on this poor,
But-
old, emaciated donkey.
Oh, how dare you speak this way of Philippe?
He's clearly just ready to die any day, and you picked him up, and the cart and this rickshaw that can only carry like 2 people.
Philippe,
Hey, good
you
money
hear
for
this? We paid money for him, yes.
You did, Eladrian.
I did. I did. I paid the money for the Philippe. He's now my donkey, and then I also got this card.
This was supposed to be for our group.
It is for the group, right? It is a duck. It is a duck. It is duck delivery.
We can't take
Fuck, I'll be
this.
ready for this.
We can't take this now.
But we can. We
Okay,
can take
this aside. What happened with Czar?
Oh yeah, Czar. You know he's you know Czar. He's crazy. He's just a little boy.
Here's the
What do
letter.
Yeah, Corey's just gonna take the letter that's addressed to her and open it.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna go with Czar to his little private conversation.
Fuck you,
So,
Sar.
you
Yeah,
guys,
fuck you.
you guys figure out this whole donkey situation that's going on.
Yeah.
There's nothing to figure out. We've got a donkey and a cart. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Oh my fucking god.
So just go to the PA system channel.
Whatever. You love this donkey. His name is Philippe.
I think we got the donkey in the cart. That was awesome.
Oh god.
Oh man.
All right. What are you doing?
All right. So first, I wanted to go to a like a jeweler, someone to carve some stuff into the rings for each of my friends. Some special stuff.
Yeah, so you know that there's a pretty skilled, like, runesmith kind of person actually at the Vunneth Institute. Let me just look him up real quick. There's a older human man named Professor Tomas that you haven't had too much interaction with, but you do know his that he's very skilled, especially with, like, imbuing objects with magic.
Sweet. Yeah. So I'll kind of slap myself awake. Be like, okay, time to get serious, Sar. And I'll walk to what was the name again? Sorry.
Just over to the Vunneth Institute, and Professor Tomas is there.
Okay, sorry, I missed that part. Professor. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will walk over, enter through the gate, and head over to. Do I know where his office is?
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea of where to go. The Vunneth Institute's a pretty big open space, lots of magical corridors and things like that, but, you spent enough time here, you know exactly where you need to go. You kind of enter, it's kind of more like almost like a little bit more of like a dungeony vibe to it. It's got some like pretty big like bricks, almost like you're underground. It's like in the foundation of the Vunneth Institute. You can, as you get closer to the office, you can kind of hear some hammers banging and clanging on metal. You can see the bright, almost breathing of the fire forges from underneath the door frame. And as you go and kind of knock on the door door just kind of slowly swings open, and you can enter into this little workshop area.
You'll kind of push the door open, kind of wiping the sweat from his brow. Professor Tomas? Hello?
And from the back you hear, "Hello, who's there?"
It's me, Zaratel. I might have taken your class maybe once freshman year, but I don't know if you remember me.
Oh, sorry, tell. I never forget a student. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
And from the back, you actually see like two spectral mage hands kind of fly out and start kind of rearranging things on the desk. And emerging from the back, you see an older human man. He's about in his 70s. He's got a bald head and really there's no hair on his face or his head whatsoever. But he just has very dark brown eyes with some liver spots on the top of his head and cheeks. But the thing that you notice and that you remember about him is he actually doesn't have any arms. But the two mage hands that are flying around act as his arms at all times, basically. He's the master runesmith for enchanting magical items, and you can see at the very back there's also a large metal construct that is holding like a large forging hammer, basically. And he comes up over to you and he says, "Oh, well, young man, what can I do for you?"
Well, I have some friends who are very special to me, and I want to show them some of my kindness. So I was going to these rings. I've had them for a long time, and I was hoping to reincorporate them, make them each for an individual that I love.
Okay, I like the premise. I like the idea. Well, what did you have in mind?
Yeah, so for example, my friend Corey, she really likes cooking, so I have this ring, and he'll take off a ring with this like beautiful white gem and kind of like a red band. He'd be like, so I was hoping you could maybe carve some like utensils and like some bunny ears, like a little chef's hat, and let me open the thing. And I was hoping to like imbue it with like a little bit of magic. Could you do that?
Well, you know, sometimes certain objects can't hold very powerful magic, but what kind of arcane ruins crafting were you thinking? Like, what kind of magic did you want to put in the ring?
Yeah, so I think it'd be pretty simple. I don't know. Well, for this one, since she's a chef and she's always like wanting to season things, I'd want her to, whenever she shakes her hand over food or something like that, seasoning would fall out onto the food, you know, so she can always have the perfect tasting food.
Okay, and now are we looking to, say, like, what kind of spice is gonna come out of it? Does she get a choice in the matter? Is it, like, random spice? What do you think?
Well, I know cooks don't really like random things, so probably, like, her choice. I don't know if you can, like, could it be like something telepathic where she thinks salt and salt comes out, or pepper and pepper, or like, you know, something like that?
You know what? I think what we can do is, if I grab some of these runes over here, and you see the mage hand just kind of start drawing these arcane runes, just kind of free floating in the air. And he says, you know what we can do? It's almost like we can make it like a little bit of a pocket dimension. And, you know, the only thing is she'd have to, like, add these spices into the pocket dimension. It can't just make them out of nothing. So, you know, it's kind of like an organization for her spices in this little ring.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, and then, like, all she has to do, and another arcane symbol starts being drawn with, like, the other spectral mage hand, and he goes, and then, you know, all she would have to do is just say the name of the spice out loud, and then, boom, a little bit of the spice. Now, what I would recommend is that she has to, you know, pour the spice in her hand first, and then sprinkle it on, because I don't know if I could exactly control the volume that comes out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, and that'd be perfect. Like, she probably would want to measure it out. You know, she has those eyes that she can, like, see perfect little grains, and she could tell, like, a half a cup in their hand, you know? So that'd be perfect.
Okay. And then you see the one spectral hand kind of once again draw another arcane symbol, and it's like, okay, so we'll put this one on here, and that will help with, like, exact measurements and things like that. So she'll have to say the name of the spice and the measurement that she wants.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, so we got those, and I'll take this ring, and you see him bring it over to this large platform that's in front of this large metal construct. And the spectral hands are picking up the ring and things like that and placing it delicately on the table there on the little platform. And once again, you see Professor Tomas's eyes close as the spectral hands weave these arcane symbols and kind of just shrink them down to fit on the inside of the band of the ring. And he just opens his eyes, nods to the construct, and with a thunderous smash, the arcane symbols are etched into the ring.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. I have a friend that can do that with with clothes. So you're kind of like him.
Oh, your friend knows about infusions, does he?
Yeah, he works for the Golden Loom. He's pretty impressive. He's like my big brother.
Oh, well, I didn't know they dabbled in that kind of magic, but well, I guess the rich folk would want some kind of magic here and there. But here you go, and the spectral hand pulls over the ring towards you.
Oh, thank you. How much do I owe you for this?
Oh, you know that's exploring magic and doing all these kinds of things. It's a treat for me, and it's a learning experience for the students. But it only costs you 1 gold.
Oh,
And I'll give.
be like, okay, well, I have 5 rings. So how about this? Since you're doing all this work for me, I'll give you 10 gold because that was really impressive, and I really appreciate this.
Oh, well, you know what? That'll be great, So I could buy some more supplies to teach the other students with. It's very generous of you.
Of course, and it's very generous of you to help me out. Thank you.
All right. Well, what other ideas do you have with? And you can see the 2 spectral hands just rubbing their hands together in front of them.
God, this is so cool. Okay.
Yeah, so this other friend, he's a musician, very boisterous, very cool guy, you know, he's always like lightening the mood and stuff like that. So I was gonna use this ring,
And he'll take off a blue ring with a blue ring with a gem on it, with a silver band.
and I was hoping you could like carve some musical notes throughout it, maybe like a harp and stuff like that. And I was hoping whenever since he's a musician, when he lifts his hand, maybe like like in a conductor's pose, like a minor image of like a baton or something like that comes out, and like it helps him conduct and stay in rhythm.
Okay, that's quite the interesting idea. Let's see, we may have to dabble in some bardic magic then. The sounds of music have been known to enchant and delight many a people. So let me think. How can we do this? And so he starts, the one of the spectral hands just kind of goes and starts stroking his chin, and he goes, I have an idea. And one of the mage hands starts carving out a ruin in the sky, and he says, what we can do is do a little bit of a modified version of a mage hand. And instead of the an actual hand that comes out, it's this that conductor stick, right? That's what they use, a little stick or the baton.
Yeah, baton, that'd be really cool.
All right, and then all he'll have to do, and the other mage hand starts carving out another arcane symbol, and he goes, all that conductor will have to do is give the tempo, and then the baton will stay on beat.
Perfect. That'd be awesome. That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, sounds good to me. And once again, he grabs the ring, places it on the platform, transforms those arcane symbols he was drawing into a smaller version of them, and once again, the large construct hammers down the arcane symbols into the ring, and another ring has been forged.
Awesome. Okay, wow, you were really good at this. I might have to send my friend the Golden Loom over here to learn from you.
Well, we're always taking students at Voneth Institute.
Yeah, and talking about him, I have this ring.
And I'll pull off like a pinky ring, and it has like a multicolored gem with a golden band.
I was hoping, since, he likes to like knit and stuff like that and make designs and all the thread and stuff like that, you can carve some like knitting needles and some yarn, and whenever he maybe like it can go back to that pocket dimension thing, so he can put threads and fabric in it, and he can, whatever he needs it, he can pull the ring, and the ring will pull out the perfect amount, kind of going back to the measuring, kind of pull out the perfect amount of thread that he needs in the moment to do like minor fixes and stuff like that.
Okay, we can definitely do that. A couple modifications on these arcane symbols here, just like your friends. And he starts quickly whipping out those arcane symbols and drawing, slightly different than what Corey had. And he says, and of course we have to, once again, account that your friend will be putting in these items here.
Yes.
And so we got that, and we'll do this, and then, all right, here we go. And he brings it over once again, the forge, places it on the platform, and the large construct once again hammers down, and the next ring is forged.
So, okay, the last one, I kind of have to hurry because I want to put these in or two last ones. I want to put these in special places because they're about to read a note, and it's like finding treasure. Okay, so this last ring is a black ring.
You could take off another.
Black with a black gem. It's very sparkly black band. She's very sparkly and very glamorous. I was hoping like when she strikes a pose, like glitter would just like not erupt from her, but like maybe sprinkle. Like when a light hits like glass and it's like multicolored and beautiful stuff like that.
Okay. So sounds like it might be a little bit of a modification of the prestidigitation spell.
Yeah.
All right, that's simple enough, simple enough. And once again, draws the arcane symbols in the air, and he'll say, and the benefit about this one is that we can put in some little bit of extra magic. Since prestidigitation isn't a very complex spell, there won't be any need to refill it or anything like that. It'll just always be ready for the sparkles.
Oh, perfect.
And once again, the ring is smashed down by the large construct's hammer, and the arcane symbols are etched into it.
Awesome. Okay, last one, and this is very special. This is for my very best friend, her daughter. Basically, what I want to do, and I
Pull another ring off.
I want her mom to be able to maybe speak into the ring and like sing a lullaby or something like that. And whenever she misses her, she can touch the ring, and the ring will speak to her like as if her mother's in the room. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, interesting. So like almost like a repeating message spell, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, this one might be a little bit tricky. Let me think about this for a second. And he starts drawing the arcane symbols in the sky, and one of the mage hands scratches his chin, and he's like, no, and he erases the arcane symbol, and he kind of ponders for a moment, and he's like, okay, we got the base, we got the message spell, but how do we make it infinite and repeating? Let me think.
Repeating.
Okay, you know what I might do? I might type this, and he kind of whips out an arcane symbol, and he says, usually this kind of infusion's put on a type of weapon, like a bow or a crossbow, and it just reforms a bow out of magic, and or an arrow, I should say, and it will fire it again without needing to reload or even have your own ammunition for it. But what we can do is maybe apply this to the song that your friend sings, and that way there'll be an infinite supply of it.
Okay, I like it.
All right, sounds good. Let's hopefully this one works. This one I'm not as confident in, but hopefully it goes off without any fuss.
I hope so too.
And once again, the arcane symbol floats in the air. It brings it over to the small platform, and the construct gives it one big thunderous smash, and one of the arcane symbols doesn't look like it's fastened all the way in, and once again it gives it another large smash, and Tomas goes over to it, kind of inspects it, has one of the spectral mage hands pick it up, and he looks at it very closely, and he says, well, it's not my finest work, a little bit of a rough job, but I think it'll do the trick.
Okay. Yeah, that was all. I really appreciate your help. Thank you.
Oh, no problems. Glad for you to take up interest in the infusion arts.
Of course, and I'll have to come back and learn so much more. And if you ever need any help or have like a simple job or even a hard job, like you need us to get materials or something for the class or even for your work, just send me a paper bird, give us a call. Yeah, and we'll happily do it, free of charge, because that was awesome. And I appreciate you very much.
All right. Oh, all right. I'll take it. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to reach out if I need anything.
Okay, thank you, Tomas.
And I'll summon a mage hand too and kind of shake the other mage hand's hand.
And he just kind of laughs and he says, all right, off with you.
Yeah, I'll head out. And not to take up too much time since I didn't want to make them sit for so long.
Yeah.
So basically I wanted to do like a treasure hunt kind of thing. So I basically gave them notes with like riddles to where to find their rings. So I was going to put Midas's at the Golden Loom, Corey's with the gourmands at the restaurant. I was going to put Aladrin's with the people that made his harpy loot.
Yep.
And then when Aladrin's going to be the last one, and then Drags, I was going to set up like a little red carpet, and she would have to like walk the carpet, you know, like a cat, not a catwalk,
Little runway.
like a little runway, and her present would be at the end. And then the last riddle would be to meet me at the Crimson Sun, where we became the Chosen.
Okay. All right, cool. So did you write those out already on the notes or anything, or is that like, did you prepare any of this in advance?
Yeah, I paired all my riddles.
Okay, so you sent, like, are you just gonna send them a private message with it?
I was going to read each one because
Okay, no problem. No,
if that's okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can just read it out loud, like they're reading it in your voice, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's head on back.
Awesome. Thanks again.
No problem.
That's so funny.
What?
You're insane.
Back to reality.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. All right,
Yeah,
so
have fun. What do you talk about?
Corey, you
Yeah,
can
what happened?
open up you're opening up your letter,
Uh-huh.
and Zara, go ahead.
So yeah, as you open your letter, you see kind of like little bunny ears, a little chef's hat, you know, kind of cooking utensils and stuff like that. And it'll say,
I know we've had a rough go, but you're my favorite. Please read the riddle to find me.
Read the riddle?
yeah.
A riddle?
And the riddle says,
An amazing chef you will become. Seek out the place where you strive to be one.
He didn't go to school for riddles.
I did not.
Yeah, Corey looks at this and she just sighs deeply and looks over at Midas and is like, "Look at this. Just look. Let me see your letter first, and then I'll show you this shit because oh my god."
Okay.
All right, so Midas, you open up your letter, and go ahead, Zara.
It's okay. So you open up yours and you see kind of like a ball of yarn, some knitting needles, and just like little splashes of gold.
And it says, thank you for being my big brother. I know you're a drug addict, but we'll get through this.
And it's
Stop rhyming.
no,
Drug
Midas is holding the letter, like his mouth is like just wide open, like.
So the riddle reads,
Born with a needle in your hand, seek out the place where it all began.
What?
So sick.
you know,
So sick.
Midas look up, Corey. Did he insult you also?
No.
Oh. He didn't. You know, his handwriting is just very bad. Maybe I just misread it.
He said this, and she shows him her letter.
Favorite? I think he misspelled work. Doesn't matter. Mine was somewhat similar. You don't need to read mine, but
Uh-huh.
You don't need to
yeah.
read it.
Seek out the place where it all began was how mine ended.
So he wants us to go to the guilds?
So we was just there. Why do we need to go back? And also, he can't be
Galadriel-
at two places at once.
No, he must have left things there if I had to guess. Aladrian, what does yours say?
Mine? I don't. Let's
Open it!
Okay. Yes. All right.
Yeah, so you open yours and you see like little music notes kind of floating on the page with a lute and some bongos, and it says, "To my best friend, let's keep the party going." And then the riddle, music is the cure for the soul. Seek out the place where the harpy's chords became a melody to control.
Oh my gosh, guys! I know what this means. I know what this is telling me to do. I know what he says. He's telling me to go to the place where the harpies were made to control. That's right. That's what he's telling me.
Aladrian, you don't have to solve the riddles. That's all you have to do is read it. That's okay. We'll solve the riddle and we'll tell you where to go.
It is the path. Is the finders of the is the pathfinder, the wayfinders. The pathfinder is the guys. They okay.
Yeah. Okay. Drag.
Yes. So she unfolds it and starts reading it out loud and says,
So you unfold the first little ring to it, and it says, "Please do not open until you receive Aladrin's present."
"Oh, I get presents."
Okay. All right. Let's. Where are we? Okay, our character. Where are we the closest to? Like which of the guilds are we closest to?
The Blaze Trailers. That's where we're going. We need to go to the Blaze Trailers. That is. We go this first. Yes. Right here. It's right around the corner. Come on. Ready? Come on. I know this. I know it. I'm already running.
Oh God. Okay. At least he knows where to go. I kind of really don't want to leave him alone again, so I guess we'll just follow him. And Corey looks over at the rickshaw with the donkey that he bought and left, presumably.
The donkey's just like slowly turns its head up towards you and just like chewing on something. It's like chewing on its own lip.
Come on!
I don't even know what to do with this. I really don't. At least it's comfortable. Aladrian, come get your ass!
My ass to me! Come on, let's go! I know where to go! Bring me the ass!
It's yours!
I know, it's a pretty big one, but bring it, it's smelly, but bring it this way!
Leave that fucking deer there.
It's a donkey, it's not a deer, it's an ass, bring it!
No,
It's a
it's your
mess, that's what it
responsibility.
is.
Yeah, it's your responsibility. I'm not I physically cannot carry this. So
Drag, bring the cart!
Drag? No.
Drag.
Drag, bring the cart!
No.
I'm torn. What do I do?
You bring me the cart!
you don't have to let the Ladrian order you around.
Yeah, let me do it instead. Do not.
Okay.
Yeah, if you good. If you don't want to do it, you do not have to. Let's just go. It's his mess. And yeah, Corey will just go off, start walking to the trailblazers.
The Blaze Trailers. That is right. That is the right words. This is the right name. I'm not even saying it wrong.
You're not.
I know.
All right. So what's going on with this donkey? You're just leaving it there?
Is nobody's bringing it?
Latron's leaving it there.
Donkeys. I was too excited. I took off. I asked Drag to bring it. Drag doesn't bring it. That's okay. But maybe I'll find my donkey later.
This donkey is perfectly content just sitting here.
Oh my god.
You can literally, as you guys are walking away, you just hear it just rip a large fart in the cart.
I can't believe him.
All right, and you guys cut your way through the industrial district there, beelining it towards the Blaze trailers. And you arrive outside their large forge and tent area that they have set up, and the small little gnomish man that's there, good old Fizzbit, who worked on your loot.
A loot of harpy song.
That's it. And so as you approach, you see him. He says, "Oh, hey, you look familiar. Oh, I see you got my nice loot on your back still."
Fizzbit, I do. I have your loot. It has helped us defeat all of the people in the Feast and Famine tournament. You are looking at the champions of the Feast and Famine. This is how we are, the Mighty Ducks. We have used your loot in order to be able to defeat them.
Well, I'm glad that you're putting it to good use. You know, it's kind of strange, but a little black owl came by here not too long ago, and I think he dropped something off for you.
And anything was here?
I don't know. It could have. It looked like an owl. It didn't look like just anything. It looked like an owl.
Well, the owl's name is anything. If you didn't believe that or not, it's okay. If you do not, it's all right. It's
neither here nor there.
I mean, it is the name. It is the name of the.
We just need whatever it dropped off.
What did it bring? Was it like a snack? Was it like a cookie?
I mean, this thing was like pretty fiercely guarding it. I tried to look inside; it wouldn't let me. But okay, hold on, give me a second. And he kind of hops down from his little step stool behind the counter, and
thank you, Fizzbeat.
Reaches behind and pulls out like a small little box, only like an inch or two wide. He said, "Oh, here you go." It's like a nice little like blue box.
Oh. I take it very delicately from his hand and put it in mine. I'm like, what is this? Look at this. Look, ducks. It is a box of blue. It's come from Fizzbeat, the Blaze Trailers. I would, okay, we'll open the box. Okay, so it says open.
All right, so
check the box.
You open up the box, and inside there's a blue ring with with a little gem on it and a silver band wrapped around it.
This looks like Never mind. This looks like the ring of the ocean. The ocean ring, right? The blue in the middle? This is to remind me of all of my travels. I know this.
You've definitely seen that ring as well. It was one of the rings on Zara's hand. One of his many.
This ring looks more familiar than I think. Is this one? Have you seen this ring before?
Yes.
Yes, this is one of Hanzar's hand.
Yeah, I remember he tried to hand that one out a long time ago, and then we stopped him because he's too young.
You think Zara is proposing to me?
I hope not.
I mean, maybe he
I
gave up
accept,
more.
Zar! Zar, where are you? I accept. We will be together forever. Where are you?
Slowly closes the box.
What? Why would you?
Inside voices. Inside voices.
Sorry, Fizzbit. I did not mean to blow the roof off your beautiful shop here.
That's okay. We get a pretty Rambunctious people coming through all the time.
I can imagine with being so elated with such wonderful craftsmanship coming to them from you. Absolutely, I would be. Yes. Anyway, was there anything else that was left with this box? Was there like a note, or perhaps like a recipe for like a Rice Krispie treat or something?
No, it's just the box.
Just the box. Okay. Do you see? Does anybody see any like I don't know, Zara is magical. Maybe there are like symbols on this. Do you see? Like there's things.
So
maybe like.
When you kind of take a closer look at it, kind of etched inside the band of the ring, you can see like little musical notes and small little designs of musical instruments on the inside.
Wow. What is this? You know what? I'm going to put it on. I slide it onto my finger.
All right. Fits like a glove.
Like a glove?
I didn't know you had similar ring sizes.
Well, it's magic. It's from Zar, so it probably has like a magic sizing. Probably just fits.
It's never saw
It's
it.
like
Zara has like baby hands, so.
Cinderella's only. My hands are like delicate. My hands are delicate like a baby.
I didn't know you were so willing to marry Zar. But okay, let's move on.
Well, where is he's been? I think he's afraid of commitment. He's proposed. He's
afraid of commitment.
He's proposed 4 times now.
Yeah, and we stopped him every single one of those times.
Maybe we are afraid of commitment.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Man.
Thank you, Fizbit,
So
of the Blaze trailers. I will sing of your songs across the hillsides.
Please do.
What?
Let's go. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
All right, see you later. And
Okay,
where are you guys off to now?
let's go to the gourmands.
Certainly. So,
Hey, Midas.
Oh.
Midas,
What?
when Zara and I have our wedding, will you be my best man?
No.
Please?
No.
I cannot have Zar be my best man because I am marrying Zar.
You're not marrying Zara. Move.
But he proposed to me.
Walk. He did not propose
Yes,
to
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Besides, if he even wanted to propose to somebody, I would not let him use that ring, no offense.
What do you say about my ring? This is my musical ring from Zar.
I can craft one better. Keep walking. Stop standing.
This is going. Listen. You know what? You just listen. This is going to improve the way I play my lute anyway. Listen to this. Ready? Okay, here we go. I'll have my-
Your mule is still parked where you left it, by the way.
Philippe!
Oh,
Philippe, come here! Come here, Philippe!
yeah, I can't hear you across the city.
I don't think he can hear me.
Yes, but I'm just telling you, it's right. He's right there where you left him.
Good. He's a good boy, that Philippe.
I don't think you want to leave him where you left him.
Oh no, probably not. You're right.
All right, so you guys are gonna head to the gourmands.
Yep.
All of us.
Glorious. She was literally just gonna keep. Okay. All right. All right.
Alright. So it takes you a little bit of time to cross town, basically, to go from the industrial district back over to the noble district. But you do get there, and you're in front of the Gourmands restaurant / guild hall, Corey.
All right. He is definitely very hesitant. And doesn't like jump in front of the window or anything like last time. She's just going to just fix her hair up and just very cautiously like approach and just walk in.
All right, and as you walk in, a literal like wave of just aromas and just amazing smells, just like almost just like a waft of wind just like blows past you as you just inhale all of these super pleasant aromas and spices and all this kind of stuff, things that you've never smelt or experienced before in your life. And you once again, you can kind of hear all the chefs clanging a bunch of metal pots, things like that. There's head chefs delegating orders and all these kinds of things, and you can see many very high class patrons inside that are dining with a huge smile on their face. It's their lunch rush currently, and there's a host at the almost like just a couple of feet inside the doorway of the gourmands, and he sees you enter, and he says, "Welcome to the gourmands. Do you have a reservation?"
No, but have you seen a tiefling come by or an owl?
Ah, yes, a very strange little boy came in here, and he dropped off this. He said, well, he actually said someone looking just like you would come pick it up, so, well, here you are. And it's once again, a small little, box.
Okay, so yeah, Corey takes it and opens it.
Alright, and, inside there is a ring with a white gem and a red band on it, and kind of like how Eladrian did, you kind of take a little bit of a closer look, and on the inside of the ring, you can see there's like a little pair of bunny ears in there. There's some utensils carved into it, and things that look like little spices, like a little salt and pepper shaker that are on the inside of it.
Oh, this is so cute. And yeah, Corey's gonna put it on her finger.
And the host there says, "Yes, it looks very very lovely. Well, if you don't have any further business here, I'll ask you kindly to leave, please. We have many patrons coming through."
Oh, of course. I didn't mean to take up any more of your time. But sorry for my companion. I'm sure he must have bulldozed his way in and thrust this on you. So, thank you for holding on to it.
No, not a problem, and feel free to make a reservation with the gourmands anytime. We're booking about a month out from now.
Damn.
I don't suppose you have any, like, extra desserts laying around that you just are about to get rid of?
Let's go.
Sorry, thank you for your time. I bow.
And he just kind of looks back down to his ledger book.
All right. So I think he's just giving all of us rings. What friendship rings?
As we walk out, and yours looks like it fits your hand much better, and I look at mine, and it's still kind of loose and stuff, and I'm like, I wonder, Drag, what did your note say?
I get a present.
We're supposed to have a present. Is it?
Well,
am I?
We still need to go to the Golden Loom.
What if I
Pick up Midas's.
Well, yeah, I guess we can do that. Yes, we will go to this. Here, you Drag. You take this ring. You take this ring. So this is the one that Midas has given me, or that the Tsar has given me. He said this is his gift of marriage to me. So I'm going to present this to you instead. Here, try to put this on.
What?
So
He's so dumb.
Drag takes it and puts it on her finger, or tries, and then pulls out her letter.
And yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah, we still need to get Midas's.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, and not too far away from the gourmands is the Golden Loom.
All right, we'll head over.
Alright. Eladrian, don't talk.
Yes.
Drag.
What?
Just smile.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Let's go.
All right, and entering into the Golden Loom, you see that one secretary gnome sitting at the edge of her table, and she says, "Ah, Midas, back so soon."
Yes. Did somebody leave me a package?
Yeah, a strange tiefling boy. I think I saw you in here with him before. He dropped off something for you.
Can I have it, please?
Oh yeah, of course. And pulls out a small little ring box.
Thank you. Before I open it, did you see where he ran off to? Did he say anything?
No, he just had a really big goofy smile on his face as he dropped it off and kind of almost looked like he was skipping out the door in joy.
And boy,
Like he was just very, very happy.
well, thank you.
I'm here to serve, Master Mites. I'm here to serve.
I know. You do good. Midas,
Yes,
will
you
open
are.
the box.
Alright, and Midas, as you open up the box, you see a black ring with a small black gem on it and a black band, and this is all Zar's design, not me.
Wrong ring. It's a
That's it. Nothing else.
it's a multicolored gem with a gold band and knitting needles and yarn carved in.
Oh,
Broken heart.
You're right. You're right. I did read the wrong one.
Yes.
Hey yo.
Sorry.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh my god. Spoilers.
Uh,
I did not hear anything. I have no idea what happened.
damn it! I ran the
Like,
read
Gar
the
gave
wrong
him a
one.
ring that's as black as his soul.
I know. I was like, oh my god.
It's a mood ring. It's just black.
This is how I think about you, Black. Black. Midas is gonna put the ring on.
Yeah. So yeah, you put the ring on, and yeah, it's just hanging out there on your finger.
He's lucky this is like coming.
It's a nice ring.
Pass me.
It's a nice ring.
It's not that bad.
All right, drug. Hopefully this will open your thing.
Everybody,
Let's try.
put your hand. Everybody who has a ring on, put your hands together, and then
You
Say
took
it.
yours off.
I know. I
Put
was
it back
telling.
on.
Okay. Drag. Let me have my ring back.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Then you put your hand
Right.
in the middle,
Give him the ring.
and just put your hand in the middle.
But it looks prettier on my hand.
I will hold your hand, and you will wear the ring.
Right.
How's that?
Give him the
Okay.
ring.
I will hold your hand, and you will wear the ring. Okay, this is good. Everybody, hands into the middle, right? Like this, like now. Okay, good. And then say, with our powers combined,
I'm not saying that.
we are the Mighty Ducks.
And
Did it work?
are you guys
It
doing
worked.
this? I'm assuming you're doing this outside the golden loom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might
Get out my damn office.
get you out immediately. And as you guys do that, and you kind of like hold
As a Latrian does that.
yeah, Hazaladrian does that and holds like the letter up. You guys see a very familiar owl just swoop down and pluck the letter out of Aladrian's hand.
Anything.
And anything just kind of flies up and like perches on like a nearby like wall, like a little like signpost coming off of a wall, and you can see anything kind of like turning its head, almost kind of like indicating for you guys to follow him.
I think he wants us to follow him.
Oh, all right.
Anything.
Fucking
We will come follow you.
All right, and anything takes off and heads down towards the market district as you all give chase. Eventually, he ends up landing at the Melting Ice Inn where you guys started your journey today, and he's perched next to the cart and Philippe, and Zar's also there.
Philippe! Look! Philippe has found Tsar! I knew there was a reason we bought him! Philippe, you are the best hound donkey I've ever seen! You see this, guys? You look at this!
He just kind of wandered and started sniffing me and just followed me, so I guess he remembered me. But wait, Drac, did you open your letter? Anything? Why do you have the letter in your hand?
And I'll send anything over, and the letter will pop into Jack's hand.
Open the letter.
I start opening it. Yeah. What happened?
An amazing best friend. Your light and joy always brings a smile to my face. And the riddle says, a runway leads to a path of joy. Stretch your stuff and the magic you will enjoy. And you'll see like a red carpet that kind of leads up to where Drag is holding like a blue and black box.
Drag's like crying delicate tears as she's like, I've got this. And she starts obviously walking the runway fiercely. And obviously. And I go down to the box and I look at it.
And you look at it, and it's a black ring with a black gem and a black bandit.
It's a sparkly black ring with a sparkly black band with a...
You didn't say sparkles before.
I did say sparkles.
Oh my god.
It glitters like space itself.
Ooh,
Of course, just like you.
space glitter.
Oh wait.
Oh, Czar, you're so sweet.
Of course, anything for you.
So,
Do you guys?
So
like her?
Czar, when are we getting married?
Oh my god, Eladrin, shut up.
We're married and family.
We are family married. That sounds like it's only allowed in Idaho, but okay.
That's horrible. What is Idaho?
Idaho?
Anyway, Idaho.
Idaho! Damn it! I was gonna do it! You did it before me!
Yeah,
Corey,
I didn't know you were gonna do it.
I gave you the opportunity. You squandered it.
Idaho?
Sorry,
Okay.
this is very sweet. I just
I'm confused.
Well, okay. All the questions will be answered after I explain everything. But first, there's more.
There's more.
Where'd she go?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd Corey go?
She got tired of reading.
Did all that work, guys, and she just left.
Her brand new computer exploded.
Oh no.
No.
It's everywhere.
She's
Wow.
alive.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. Like my Discord just completely cut out. I'm on my phone now, but yeah. What was the last thing you heard?
What was the last thing you heard?
Yeah. Idaho.
You the
Yeah,
hoe.
I heard.
Idaho.
He got it.
Angel, Idaho.
But Zar said all questions would be answered soon, and then you died.
But wait, there's more.
But don't worry, we quick loaded, so now you're alive again.
Yeah.
Save Scott.
We can
I
skip
see,
dialogue, and I
okay.
can just tell you what the rings do.
If
So, Zar's gonna take out a smaller box, kind of with like a purple little ribbon on it, and he'll give it to Corey.
Okay, another gift. Then she just like undoes the ribbon and like opens.
So,
She's like, "Is this the last gift? I hope it's the last gift."
Cannot marry us all, Czar.
Across town again.
We get to read the riddle, and I'll meet you guys in Baland, and he'll just poof. I'm joking.
Oh
So,
my God.
as you open the box, it'll say like to the best mom, and a little ring. A dark purple gem with a silver band, and like a stick figure of Corey and like a little girl holding hands.
You know, for Des.
She just starts crying.
oh hell, Midas
I'm
just
not
like step
crying.
away from her. I thought we said no more of this shit.
But look, she opened her eyes, like It looks like something my daughter made.
We
Oh,
can't hear you in between the sobs.
that's so thoughtful.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more?
Yeah. Last surprise, I promise, guys. Okay.
I find that very hard to believe. It's about to be like a seventh sibling.
Yeah, you are the seventh sibling. Anyways,
Haha.
so you know I'm magical. I like magic things. So of course the rings are gonna be magical. Let's start with Elijah. Elijah, you like to
Yeah.
play songs and
I do.
all your music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Wait, where's your ring? Why is why is Drag wearing your ring?
It is blue. It was
He
a.
gave it to
I don't
her.
know. I thought
gave it to
maybe it was a gift. You said Aladrian give you a gift, and so I gave the gift. It was not that, and so I don't know if our pact for marriage is still good. I don't know. Like I gave away your ring. I don't know if that means you will still marry me.
Well,
And so should I, Drag? May I please have the ring back?
I guess since I've got my own now.
Okay, this is good. So pretend you not saw nothing. Now,
okay,
now
okay. So raise
still to be married.
with your ring on your hand. Raise your
Mhm.
hands like a conductor.
Like, put my hands in the air like I just don't care.
And
Oh, I like that.
and as you
Midas cares.
Oh wait, and make sure it's okay. So you know how you have to like keep the tempo, right? When you're playing
Yeah.
songs, tap the
I
ring
want
with the
that.
tempo that you want
Okay.
first.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now raise your hands.
and when you raise your hands, a little baton,
Ooh.
a little magical baton, like a little modified mage hand pops out and keeps that tempo.
It's like now you can play in time all the time.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be the best. I'm going to write ballads for days. Oh, Czar, you knew exactly what I was missing in my life. Give you a giant hug.
Love you, buddy.
I love you. You're my
okay,
best friend. I'll
uh,
be my only friend.
All right, calm down. Okay, buddy, it's all right. Okay, Drag. Now for you, your ring. So you like to walk down runways, and you know you're the best drag queen ever. So when you strike a pose, there'd be sparkles that explode everywhere around you, and that way you always have sparkles whenever you walk down the runway.
Oh, I didn't need that in my life. How did you know?
I'm your best friend.
And
remember?
she tests it.
Yeah, so as you do a little strut down this little red carpet, and you kind of strike a pose with your hand in the air, just a large poof of glitter just kind of erupts like a fountain and just slowly drapes around you.
That was perfect.
Sparktastic.
Sparkle mania.
Okay, Corey, Midas. So your guys is not the same, but kind of the same in the way the magic works. So Corey, since you're a chef, you always need spices and seasonings and stuff like that, right? Well,
Yes.
So if you go to the store and buy spices, you can store spices in this ring, and whenever you twist the ring, and you have to say the spice name out loud, you can twist the ring and the perfect amount of spices will pour in your hand. That way you can add it to your food.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Look, try it out. I added a little salt before I gave it to you.
Okay, and she'll like turn the ring and try and see if she can like dispense salt.
You have to say the name.
But what was it? What was it again?
It's the name of the spice.
Oh, right. Salt. Okay.
There you go.
and salt, like a little bit of salt will pour out in your hand, like the perfect amount, like a chef would love.
Oh, it's just a pinch.
Yep, and
Wow.
you can add all kinds of spices to it, whatever you want.
Oh well, thank you.
Of course. Now, Midas, yours kind of works in the same way. It's but instead of spices, you can put fabrics and yarn and and thread in it, so you always have the perfect amount. It's the same. You can add stuff to it and you pull it and it'll cut it at the perfect amount you need to make little fixes and stuff on the go.
Oh wow, thank you, Sar.
Yeah.
Do you think there's enough fabric in here to make a lease?
Make a what?
Hmm?
I mean,
Thank you. That's what I said. I said thank you.
yeah, and that makes you remember, you have to, both of you have to buy the items and store them in the ring.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I have spices already that I can put in here. But
As do I with
so
fabrics.
Zar, is this what you've been up to?
Yeah. I stayed up all night writing these riddles and drawing up these designs, and I hope you guys like them.
Yeah, I mean we do, Sar, but why couldn't you just give it to us?
That's no fun.
I mean, he's right.
You like slowly blink. Like, are you for real?
Where's your sense of theater?
I love the treasure hunt.
See,
It's fine. I mean, that's fine, but dear, you look exhausted.
yeah, I'm fucking tired.
You
That's why-
you really need to sleep. But okay. Before that, this is incredibly sweet of you. I'm sorry I haven't been myself lately, but me and Midas talked, so we're okay there, and I hope you can forgive me. I didn't mean to be so mean.
So that means you're not leaving the group?
Midas
Well,
will kind of like stare deeply into Cora's eyes, like a slight glare.
yeah, I mean, she's like, Zar, come on now. Look, now, where was I?
She can't leave because she's forced to model my new clothes as well as everybody else. Isn't that right,
Yes,
Cora?
that was the next thing. Now that we're all here, we can present these that the Midas made.
Midas
For all
will
of
lean
them.
over to grab the stuff away from Cora and like whisper in her ear, "You're welcome."
So like,
just like rolls her eyes.
so are we going on a treasure hunt?
No. No, I
Same
care
time.
about everybody's time.
What? I care about you guys' time.
Grab the fucking clothes before I drop her on the ground and burn them. And Midas like hold out like clothes for Zara one hand and then drag with the other.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and wash these. I don't know when the last time y'all decided to wash the last time I made y'all, but it's about that time.
We're supposed
You
to take
can't-
baths?
That's a great idea.
Yes, Zara. There's still ashes from the last 5 things you burnt to a crisp.
But that was
Wash
a
it.
trophy.
No, that wasn't black.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a wild time.
You're just kind of staring at the ashes.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
didn't make you anything. I figured you was good.
Midas,
What?
give it to him.
Give what?
The clothes.
What clothes?
She just stares at him.
See, maybe if you used the stare on Zara, he would stay still more. It might as well grab Eladra's clothes and I just wanted you to know I handed these to you because I needed to, not because it's
All right.
Someone, the owner of the ice, the melting ice inn, busts out from the entranceway, and he looks down at you guys, and he says, "You guys need to get this stinky ass donkey out from in front of my place."
Galadriel.
There's no way to talk to
Galadriel, that's
Galadriel.
his. That's not
Oh, you're not
that
talking about
mine.
you're
I am
not
not
talking about
affiliated
Philippe?
with it.
He is
I'm
the
not
duck
touching
delivery. He is the duck delivery service. He is duck delivery driver. Even you could say.
I don't care who he is. Get him out of here.
Don't you talk about Philippe that way?
He stinks.
And maybe he does, but
He's
that is
been-
not. That is no way to talk about a donkey.
He has been farting nonstop since you guys have left.
Well, can you blame him?
No, but I can blame you. Get out of here.
That's a good point. Okay, we are leaving. Right, ducks? We are leaving? Okay.
This is
No.
your mess. We're
Not with
leaving,
that
but
man
you're
ass
leaving
thing.
that. Yeah, not with that thing.
No, he's coming with us. It is Philippe. It is our friend.
Galadriel, we're about to leave you here.
Well, you're going to leave me? What are we? What about Philippe?
Where
tell
do
you.
you get that?
I got him from the card seller.
Return it.
I cannot return Philippe. He and I are
Why not?
like, because we have bonded.
Have you now?
He doesn't look very bonded to you.
I mean, that is you do not know him the way I know him.
Plus,
Oh.
if you were bonded, why would you leave him behind?
I didn't leave him behind. I knew I was coming, and I knew that he would be back. And he knew what I was doing. And he knew. We have a connection. No, I am telepathic.
Alright,
He's
now.
too old.
In the
Ah,
shelter.
see, that is just what he wants you to think.
We can't be seen
Just
with that.
wants you to think that. I mean, we can,
No.
and we will, because we
He
are.
really doesn't look like he will make the trip, Eladrian. That's the thing. He should live out his golden years somewhere comfortable, not adventuring with us, where we regularly fight monsters.
Okay, well, I mean, what if we use him? Well, maybe. Okay, what if Philippe, plug your ears. What if we use him as bait for a monster later? You know,
Galadriel, what the fuck?
I don't know. What I want to give.
You liked him.
You are the one that says we are fighting monsters. I was just providing a solution to say this is. I just want to keep him as long as I can.
No.
Just offer to sacrifice it.
Philippe! If you want to stay with us, you have to stop farting.
I don't think he's capable of that.
He just
said,
answers with a fart.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, that gotta go. Immediately.
All right. So, okay. What can I do here?
Return it. That's what you can do here.
Return it. I cannot return Philippe.
Return
What the
it, Eladrian.
It's going to hurt his feelings.
Okay,
You're going to have to come with. You're going to have to come with me, okay? If I'm going to return Philippe, you're going to come with me, and you're going to tell him the reason why we cannot have him, and you are going to be the one to give him the bad news because
I'll
I
happily
want to
do
keep him.
that. I'll
You're better
happily
than
do
me.
that.
I'm not going anywhere near that stink ass.
He's not that bad.
Eladrian, he at least smells
he
worse
just-
than you, and I
he just
didn't
needs some
think that was
love.
possible.
He
Chill
just needs some love. That is all.
He's not
Get
even gonna be Eladrian. Get the
Just-
fucking ass out
no.
of here.
Love him. Come with me to turn him back into the seller of the cards.
It's also not fair of you to literally drag him.
I didn't make her
across
do anything.
town.
I didn't make her do this. I did not make her. This is not my idea.
Ah.
You're
Let's just.
ridiculous. I hope you know that.
I mean, okay.
Drag, I hate to ask you to carry the cart, but that would be. At this point, that would be easier than trying to drag the donkey out.
All right, but listen to me this way. You ride on the cart with Philippe, and maybe you'll have a
No.
different opinion by the time.
Absolutely not.
Why is the damn? No, I don't care.
It's
Yeah, I'm not. I'm past trying to reason with you. We're not keeping this.
So what are we doing?
Returning
Alright,
it.
so
Yeah, we're.
I guess we're going back to the cart cellar. My
All
horse
right.
and cart.
All right, so with Drag towing
sorry.
the cart, with Drag towing the cart, you guys head back to the stables just outside or just inside the northern gates, and you guys come there, and Philippe looks pretty comfortable inside that cart right now.
This is so
Okay.
stupid.
my God.
All right, here's how it's gonna happen. Where's the?
Oh.
Where, right, here we go. Where's Guy?
You see the couple of stable hands see you guys again. It's only been like an hour or so. And he looks that's like, boss, they're back. And then from the back, the guy comes out. He's like, who's back? Oh, you guys.
I am here for my deposit. I have brought your cart back.
All right. Well, I can definitely get you that 5 silver back.
Okay.
If you're already done with it, but all right.
I am done with it.
Okay.
And as I turn this over to you, anything that is in the cart, you may also have.
Wait.
Thank you very much.
You don't want
Have a good. That's all I'm going to say to you.
You don't
have a
want.
good
You don't
day.
want them.
I want it, but my friends don't want it. My friend Philippe is a great donkey, but they don't want me to keep it.
I can't.
My God, are we? Is anybody with Eladrin?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you're all here. You're all together.
I thought
Midas
so.
is giving you the most deadpan look.
Oh.
So you can have Philippe back, and you can keep the money that I paid you for him, because the time that I have with Philippe is worth more than gold.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll take them. Boys, go pull this cart in. Let's go. And as the stable boys pull it in, you hear them say, "This donkey shit, get in the cart."
Piss myself.
Well, you're just gonna have to wash it out, aren't you? Get it back there. The stable boys just begrudgingly bring this cart with Philippe in the back of it to the back of the barn.
Why is he staring at the cart? They never took him out the cart.
Look what you've done. Look what you've made me do. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Very. It's starting to smell good again. Well, at least it works. Until
Now we're
you
going
walk back
to-
over here.
Now we're going to walk the whole way to Baland.
That's what we would have had to do anyway, because you were because you.
Easy target, I know.
Never mind.
It's okay.
Never mind. Eladrian, I am sorry. Okay, I know it's hard.
All right, so it's currently around midday, and you guys are just out.
Is that all? Shit.
And yeah, it's been an eventful morning for you guys.
All this
Jeez.
happened in the morning. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, we're going
Now
like.
that
All right, it's like 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m.
Okay. That sounds more realistic because Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, now that we're back together, have the rest of you taken care of everything you needed to? Czar, I didn't get to ask what exactly did you do yesterday?
Apparently hide all these damn rings.
Yesterday?
Besides that, yes,
What?
yes. What did you and Drag do?
Oh yeah, yesterday. God, that was so long ago.
Not even 24 hours, sorry.
I know, but you know, your brain, it just like doesn't work when you don't sleep. Yeah, we went to.
Mine's work.
Yours works.
I don't sleep.
You're an elf, anyway.
That
We,
thing is
Drag, what did we do yesterday?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Okay,
my
never mind. You need to sleep.
Drag,
I
you
feel like
pick him up.
yeah, because it would. There's no way you can walk in this shape.
What shape? I can run a marathon.
Drag picks him up
Drag.
and carries him like
Get
a
him.
baby.
Get him.
Thank you, Drag.
Get
Like in his inner arms, rocking him.
Look, I don't need to sleep. I can. He just passes out.
Literally a whole child.
Well, the
Drag looks
ducklings
up and
know.
says, "Better than half a child."
It would be nice if we had a cart we could put him in.
Eladrin,
What?
shut it.
What? She's going to be carrying him. She could have been dragging the car.
It's gonna be like this the whole fucking walk.
I'd rather you do this the whole lot than us have to deal with shit.
Not gonna have a
Lesser
mouth
of two
being out
evils.
of.
Does anyone have a silent spell?
No, but I have a towel.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go to Baland.
We're trying to do this whole time. That's why we got rid of Philippe.
Yep. Now keep walking.
Do you need me to blow your nose, Eladrin?
But
Do you need me to blow
What?
your nose?
do you want to blow my nose?
I can blow your nose. Come here, man.
Oh, okay, you can blow my nose. Yes, yes.
Mine is starts like muffling him. Shut up. Don't worry. You'll see Philippe soon. Drag, if I knock him out, can you carry him too? I'll do this to it.
Matt.
What?
Just slump into your hands.
There we go. Hey, Drag.
There
Drag.
we
Yeah.
go.
Can you hold him?
I'm rocking Zar right now, though.
It's okay. Just throw him over your shoulders. Zara will not wake up.
Okay.
And then you can put Eladrin on the other shoulder. Look at you go. You're so strong.
She's got them both on like each hip, like resting their heads on their shoulder.
Thank you. Alright, let's go.
Zara is sucking Eladrin's thumb.
So
And y'all hate on my ideas. Look at this. It's nice and quiet and peaceful.
And as you guys pass out from the gates, the northern gates of Rento, heading out towards Baland, which is due east from your location, we'll end tonight's session there because that was hilarious.
No! Now you edit it.
Yeah, I don't have the strength to go on.
I wasn't gonna hold on him, I promise.
Philippe! Philly.
If Midas had to hear about Philly,
fucking
he'd dead no.
chloroformed him. Like,
Take him down. That was awesome.
What the fuck up?
And like, what the fuck? And then out of the blue, Czar comes out of here with a fucking scavenger hunt. Like, I don't know, but that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
it was very cute.
that was like a last minute thing I was thinking of. As I was sitting on my couch, I was like, you know, it would be really fun instead of giving it to him. Let's make him go find it.
Yeah.
And I
Bisbit. I haven't seen.
I put what everything does and what they look like in the party inventory.
Yay.
Thank you, sir. And are these things that just happen, or do these like cost actions?
They're
Just
more like a free action, I'd say.
Cool.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Hope you guys like them.
Oh my god, yeah, this is gonna be perfect.
You didn't even tell her what the other ring does.
Oh yeah, what does the other ring do?
Or don't,
Yes,
or
we
save
have-
it, save it, save it.
I guess we'll have to find out.
Oh
You
my
have to give
God.
it to Des to see.
Yeah.
But it only works if you give it to her with a pound of Nokolen chocolate.
Oh my god, this damn
No.
chocolate.
It's gonna be a thing every session.
I love chocolate.
Drag answer.
Literally,
I love
like,
chocolate.